Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am having a fantastic day, and that is because we have the world premiere gameplay of LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, and this game has been pretty quiet for quite some time now. There's not a lot being talked about it. The developers have been pretty quiet. Release dates, it's all kind of confusing, but we finally have some solid gameplay, and I'm super excited for it. I hope you are as well, and if you are, make sure to subscribe for all things LEGO Star Wars, and you can see that countdown that we're watching right now. The show starts in about 30 seconds-ish for Gamescom, where they will reveal this live, so pretty exciting stuff. So once again, make sure to subscribe if you are interested in LEGO Star Wars, and leave a like if you do enjoy my reaction. I am super stoked to see what they have in store for us. Thank you for being patient with me being on vacation for a couple weeks. I drove down with an old friend, and we went and saw quite a few things, saw some friends of ours, and it was a lot of fun. And then I actually just moved across the state to college. You can probably see that with the flag in the background. So as we're waiting for this to go, thank you so much for being patient and me actually needing to chill out and figure things out for a couple weeks, but we're back on it, and I'm so excited to talk about LEGO Star Wars and our Minecraft Let's Play series, so that'll be a lot of fun. But here we go, the show is starting. Let's go! Finally! Spring. It's delayed. Not coming out October, it's coming out in the spring. But here we go, finally. Finally. I'm so excited. I'm already smiling. Let's go. Let's watch this. I'm so pumped. Come on. Alright.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
Let's go. Pod racing. Ooh, first person?
That much is clear.
Whoa.
Twisted by the dark side. Young Skywalker has become.
Anakin versus Obi-Wan is sick. Wait, is that Rogue One? Okay, that looks cool. Sick. This has evolved a bit since the complete saga games. Okay, and so now we have Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, where porks. But those weren't in the Force Awakens game, of course. So it'll be interesting to see how those levels go. Exegol, sick. A big jump over the bridge. Alright. Oh, this music gives me chills. Oh, Obi-Wan versus Grievous. Last Jedi on top of the Destroyer. Force Awakens. Oh, Empire? Yes. The entire saga. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, it feels more like a 3D game. And all these different things you did not get to play. All these different scenarios you did not get to play in that are so much like the movies.
Like my father before me.
But they're in the game.
Jedi.
Let's go. It looks like there's so many new environments and ways to play. So good. And the cover art looks amazing.
Man, Lego Star Wars looks
Fantastic.
next gen as well. All right, we'll be right back with more.
Oh my
premieres
gosh.
From huge new games like Ratchet
So
and Clank,
good.
Rift Apart.
Alright everybody, so that was the world premiere of gameplay of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and it is officially coming out in spring of 2021, so later than we would have hoped, but at least we're getting the game relatively soon, and it's looking pretty promising. There's some, nitpicks that you could probably have with it, but I'm just going to play through it a couple times and just identify a couple different things that I thought were specifically interesting. Alright. First of all, this pod racing, doing it in first person, is actually pretty sick. The force push looks a lot better with Anakin doing that. And this Anakin v Obi-Wan fight, I'm really interested to see if they do a complete Saga style fight where it's you and a co-op person fighting. That would be so much fun. Just to have it with these new graphics and things. And it, of course, has the classic Lego humor. Okay. This scene is what I'm most interested in, honestly. Vader at the end of the hallway with the Rogue One sirens going off. If we get to play Rogue One missions, game over. This is going to be phenomenal. If you don't know, I extremely like Rogue One, and I think it would be an excellent addition, if not in DLC, or if it's already in the game, like it looks like here, not confirmed, but it looks like it, would be absolutely great. So this is probably one of the coolest parts of the trailer, especially with the new Vader model. The lightsaber effects are pretty sick. Okay, so this looks somewhat similar to the Force Awakens Lego Star Wars game, but I think that it looks a little more polished, and almost everything is made out of Lego, which is pretty unique, because if you play like the Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars game or something like that, the environments are mostly not Lego, but there are some destructible Lego environments. But this looks like all these tile bricks, everything built up, the rubber duck, the doors, almost everything looks like it's made out of that, which is very, very cool, and I think it'll add a lot of ambiance to the environment. And we also have Luke here shooting. This is a little more interesting combat-wise than Complete Saga, per se, but I'm wondering if it's going to be very similar to Force Awakens, because I know a lot of people did not like that. But just some comments on that little scene right there. This spaceship looks super sick as well, and once again, with the Lego environments all around, you can kind of see that the entire walls of the Death Star trench are made of Lego, which is super cool and a lot more immersive in this kind of universe than just the level made ones from the older Lego games. So I think that's one of the big benefits of this newer game so far. And the spaceships look really fun to pilot from this little clip here, including that little speeder on Endor as well. Once again, a little more Lego humor. And some more, of course, but here's the thing, it probably fits in a little better than The Last Jedi's humor does, because it's Lego games. This is where that kind of belonged. And we get to play these new, this is from Rise of Skywalker, and the previous little clip was from The Last Jedi, so now we get those levels that we haven't even had before, because even though we've had all of the 6 original movies on top of The Force Awakens, we have some new levels, not just redone ones, so that's pretty exciting as well. Even if you don't like the films that much, awesome to be able to play new bosses, new encounters, so that's pretty sweet. Little zip line here on the jungle planet. Super cool environments. I wonder how these boss fights are going to work, or if the deflecting or thing is complicated, or it'll be interesting to see, because we didn't get a ton of gameplay, but it's a lot more than we've had the past year or so. Okay. Once again with the vehicle, so the snow is not made out of Lego like the other environments we've noted, so they are keeping some of that, but the AT-AT looks pretty good. I think just this field of view when it comes to the spaceships is a solid in between, because with the older Lego games, you'd be a super small model, so you could see a big part of it, but it wasn't as immersive. So this is taking a bit of a more realistic approach, it looks like, which is pretty cool. Okay, this looks pretty cool. Honestly, I think this is way more accurate to the movies than perhaps the Complete Saga version of this level. And if you don't know, this is from Revenge of the Sith, where Obi-Wan jumps down and says, "Hello there," to General Grievous, and he replies, "General Kenobi." And it's this platform on Utapau where, all these droids are amassing, and then the clone armies come in with the gunships. But the Lego level is just like a platform where he ran away to, and there's no battle there, and that was one of the big parts of the movie. Is there's a huge battle going on, and all of the clone troopers, like Cody. I think this is going to be a lot more accurate to the movie, which is super sick. And you can see the droids in the background over here fighting with some clone troopers, and of course a pretty sick Obi-Wan and Grievous fight. Hopefully the lightsaber mechanics are pretty slick, as I mentioned before with Kylo and Rey scene. So let's move on. Got the Rancor. Okay, I did not catch that scene before. Okay, so I did not see this the first time around, so it's a great thing that we're breaking this down. Here we have Mace Windu on Coruscant. To my knowledge, I don't think there even is like a single level on Coruscant in the complete saga, which is our primary comparison. There's in episode 2 when you chase after Zam Wesell after she tries to assassinate Padme, there's that, but you don't actually get to walk on the streets of Coruscant. In fact, the only game that I think even has a glimpse of that is one level that isn't like super expansive or big inside of Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars 3 that came out in like 2010, 11, something like that. So this environment is super sick. Not all of it is made out of Lego, kind of like the Hoth one, but just all these different buildings, the holograms. Coruscant is such a tantalizing place, so I think this level would be pretty sick. So glad we paused this. Last Jedi, we saw that. And then these, I don't know what it is about the spaceship point of view. It looks really, really good. And as far as I'm aware, in the Force Awakens game, you don't get to battle above this hexagon thing that you have to blow up Starkiller Base for in the movie. I'm not really sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but this environment looks like a lot of fun to play over, and you can go and bomb it, that sort of thing. So once again, the Starship stuff is looking pretty slick. Star Destroyers, that's in Empire Strikes Back. More humor from classic Lego. Okay. Once again, I think these lightsaber fights are going to be at least bare minimum, even from this trailer, a step above, if not more, than the complete saga, solely because of these shots that we're seeing. Obi-Wan just flipped backward as Maul's like spinning his lightsaber. In complete saga, you just have basic slashing, you have a jump slash, and then you have a double jump dunk, basically. It looks like you might have a variety, like an actual variety of moves, parries, that sort of thing that will go along with this lightsaber fights. So and this POV point of view is very different from the other games as well. It's not as much of an overhead, more of a behind, which I think is really interesting. But this is a cool environment to play in, and yeah, the Kylo and Rey fight looks interesting. This one looks interesting, and the Obi-Wan v Grievous. So I think the spaceships and the lightsaber fights, you can definitely tell that there's some difference in the mechanics. Riding on top of the Star Destroyer, there's Yaddle. Okay, that shot that we just saw was in Bespin, or Cloud City from Empire Strikes Back, when Boba Fett is running off with Han's carbonite frozen body to deliver to Jabba the Hutt. And you actually get to see that now, or like play in that situation, which you did not in the complete saga game. You basically just saw a cutscene of Boba just gets inside the ship and flies away, and Leia's all distraught, right, with the classic grunting. I don't know about that, but it definitely looks like Leia was shooting at the ship, so that'll be a new situation we get to play in that we have not before, so it's not repetitive like playing the same game. We have racing on Crate, Greedo and Han, Geonosis. It sounds like Sam Witwer's voice for Maul. He's in the Clone Wars, but that's a pretty cool effect, though. The music is great from, I believe it's from the Rise of Skywalker trailer as well. So yeah, that does it. It's officially confirmed to be coming out in spring 2021 on Xbox Series X, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, Nintendo Switch. So if you did enjoy my reaction and my little breakdown of the trailer, please make sure to leave a like. I would really appreciate that. And if you'd like to see more things Lego Star Wars, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, because otherwise you won't get notified on the videos. I have a couple of people who have even commented and said, hey, I didn't even realize you had this video that came out and I just found it randomly. So make sure you hit the bell and set it to all notifications so that you actually get notified when I put out those videos. So once again, thank you so much for watching. This has been BS, and I'll see you guys next time.